All right, guys, now we're talking about dribbling with our feet, okay? The last time we talked about dribble, we were talking about dribbling with our hands, and we were talking about the sport of basketball. Now that we're talking about dribbling with our feet, we're talking about the sport of soccer. If you check out our skills poster, you'll see the very first one talks about ball control. That means how to control the ball. And that first mechanic talks about using the inside and outside part of your foot. Well, the inside part is what's between my legs, the inside part of my foot. The outside would be where my pockets are, on the outside part. When you are dribbling the ball, you want to use the inside as well as the outside to control the ball, just depending on what you're doing and how you're pushing the ball along, okay? And we'll talk more about that as we get to our next mechanics. The next one talks about light touch. Well, if I touch the ball too hard, hit it, kick it too hard, it's gonna go away from me. If I touch it lightly, it's gonna stay close to me. Okay? And then that next component, which is these two kind of go together, it says keep it close to your body. Well, if I touch it lightly, it's going to stay close. If I touch it too hard or too forcefully, it's not going to stay close, it's going to go far away. So light touch and close to body, those kind of go together. You can't do one without the other. So if you do one of them, you'll get both of them. The very last one talks about trapping. Trapping is a new word that we haven't talked about yet. It is specific to soccer. Okay? When you trap the ball in soccer, it means stopping it. To trap the ball means to put your foot on top of it and stop it where it is. Now, the hard part about trapping is when you first do it, you got to balance on one leg. Because when you're trapping the ball, this ball is wiggly. You're not stepping on it, you're just kind of lightly resting your foot on top of it so that it doesn't move. Most of the time, when in doubt, best way you can work on controlling the ball is by trapping it. When you get out of control and you're about to lose it, stop and trap it, and you're going to be a much better soccer player. Okay? Trapping is one of the biggest things that we kind of always forget. Okay? Trap, trap, trap. If you look at the second half of that poster, it talks about body position, like what your body should look like. First of all, eyes up. Remember, once again, that doesn't mean to the ceiling. That just means look eyes up where you're going. Now, when you're first starting off, of course, you're going to look at the ball to kind of control it. As you start to get to be a better dribbler with our feet, we got to start to get our eyes up, just like we did with basketball. We might check on it from time to time, but we're controlling it, getting our eyes up and looking where we're going. Because when you start to get to soccer with a team, you're going to need to know who the open person is. You're going to need to know where your teammates are. Or you're also going to need to know where the defenders are. Those are the people that are trying to take the ball away from you. And you need to know where they are so you can protect the ball better. Or so that you can pass it to your teammate who might be open. Okay? On the next part about body position, it talks about alternating your feet. Most of the time, you guys are going to get good with your dominant leg. Dominant leg is usually, if the hand I write with, obviously we don't write with our feet, but the hand that we write with, the foot's on the same side. So you have a dominant side, right arm, right leg, or left arm, left leg. So normally you're probably going to be better with one foot, but you want to practice using both. So alternate feet means switch it up. Use left, use right to control the ball. Okay, so if we go over that one more time, we're going to do the inside and outside part of our foot to control it. Okay, we're going to do light touch, which will keep it close to our body. And when in doubt and we're going to lose control, we trap it. We got to keep our eyes up and we got to make sure we use both feet. Okay, the more you play with the soccer ball and work on controlling it, the better you're going to be. The more touches, as we call it in soccer, the better you're going to be at controlling the ball. This is dribbling with our feet.